Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro on Tuesday confirmed his intention to host the Copa America tournament in Brazil, despite the country's ongoing struggles with COVID-19. On what is up to the federal government, the Copa America will be held in Brazil. Since the beginning of the pandemic I have been saying, I regret the deaths, but we have to live, said Bolsonaro at the Brazilian sports sponsorship announcement ceremony on Tuesday. South America's Football Confederation, CONMEBOL, had earlier in the week announced that it sought to move the tournament from Argentina to Brazil, and publicly thanked the Brazilian president for opening the doors to his country. The tournament is scheduled to begin in less than 2 weeks. I was reached by the Brazilian Football Confederation with the information that Argentina could not host the Copa America, and asking whether Brazil could host it. The first answer I gave was that, in principle, yes, Bolsonaro said. He also said cabinet had unanimously agreed with his decision, as other sporting championships are already happening in the country with certain public health precautions. Earlier on Tuesday, during a hearing of the parliamentary commission currently investigating the government's pandemic response, Rapporteur Renan Calheiros said it was unbelievable that the government hopes to host the massive event. It is unbelievable that the federal government wants to host the Copa America here in Brazil, at the very moment when the pandemic is at its worst, filling our cemeteries and our ICUs like never before. And the third wave is starting to arrive, said Calheiros. If CONMEBOL's schedule holds, the Copa America should begin on June 13. The 2020 edition of the tournament was postponed by a year due to the coronavirus pandemic and was originally set to be held in both Argentina and Colombia between June 13 and July 10, the first time in tournament history it was to be jointly hosted. Colombia was earlier stripped of its co-hosting responsibilities on May 20 following widespread protests across the country that were sparked by a controversial fiscal reform introduced by President Ivan Duque.